For nearly 50 years, Americans have had the freedom and the constitutional right to make their own decisions about abortion. The Supreme Court and the Republican senators and presidents who put them there have gutted that right. They think that they know better than Americans. Unlike them, I've heard countless stories during my time serving at Planned Parenthood, as well as today as a United States Senator. And I won't stop until safe, reliable access to abortion care is, again, a guaranteed right. I'm the only member of the United States Senate that has worked at Planned Parenthood, and I saw firsthand the capacity of people to make good decisions, moral decisions about abortion and their own health care. People come into our clinic for a whole range of reasons. They came because they knew that they could find there safe, affordable, confidential care. And I saw the decisions that they make, and I saw what it means to be empowered with the capacity to make your own decisions about your own health care. And I also came to understand that if you don't control your reproductive life, you don't control anything about your life. You can't control your education, your job, the rest of your family. Understanding that, I think, has given me a deep respect for the capacity of people to make good decisions and really a driving passion to protect that freedom for everybody. It's incredible to me to think that there are Republican politicians all over this country who think they know better than people whose lives and stories they will never know. When the Dobbs decision came out, we literally couldn't believe it, even though, of course, we've known that this was an effort that has been going on by these extremists for decades. A lot of Republican politicians in Congress and also in state legislatures really think they know what's going on. They think they know the stories of women's lives. That gives them this sort of arrogance that they should be the ones who decide. That basic respect for freedom, I think, is missing in the willingness of these Republican politicians to insert themselves into these personal decisions. We need to be clear. The Supreme Court has spoken, but they will not have the last word. While extremist Republicans have gutted Americans' reproductive freedoms, Joe Biden and the Democrats are fighting to restore them. Shortly after the Dobbs draft leaked, Democrats and the United States Senate held a vote to protect the abortion rights that Roe v. Wade provided, which every single Republican in the chamber rejected. Despite Republican obstruction in the Senate, President Biden used his powers to protect abortion access by issuing an executive order that safeguards access to reproductive services, protects the privacy of patients receiving those services, promotes the safety and security of both patients and providers, as well as coordinates the federal implementation of efforts to protect reproductive rights and access to health care. Additionally, the Biden-Harris administration has informed hospitals in the United States that under existing federal law, they must provide abortion services if the life of the patient is at risk. These are critical steps that will help protect abortion access, but there is still a ton of work to do. The best way to make a difference and to defend choice is to fight back at the ballot box this November and hold these Republicans accountable who have fulfilled their dream of overturning Roe.